What's good, y'all? It's Girl K Tokyo, and I'm back and better than ever. So, today, as you can tell by the title, I'll be doing a Q&A. I know y'all really been waiting for this video, so we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so, I had you guys send me, some questions and stuff. I posted a post, actually, on Instagram, and had you all comment some questions that y'all been wanting to know, answers y'all been wanting to know and stuff like that. So I'm about to go pull them up right now. And don't mind me, my nose a little stuffed up. That's why I'm sounding like this. Okay, yeah, this is the post. I had y'all, can you see it? I had y'all comment some questions for the Q&A video. All right, first question is, how old is Keelan? And for those of y'all who don't know, Keelan is my son. Keelan is 4 months old. He'll be 5 months on the 14th of November. Okay. Somebody asked, how did I meet Kenny? And also, for those who don't know who Kenny is, that's Keelan's father. Kenny and I had met at Skate Zone down in, I think that's like considered Morrow. Yeah, it's like this little skate place. It was like a performance going on, and everybody was there performing, and I was just like with some people that were performing, and we met there. That's how we met. Somebody asked, did I go to Kenny's funeral? No, I was not able to make it. I actually was in labor, and I was in the hospital the day before. I had Keelan the day before his funeral, so I wasn't able to make it. Let's see. From a scale of 1 to 15, how bad did it hurt giving birth? Okay, y'all. Giving birth, well, I had epidural, so I didn't feel nothing with the epidural. But the contractions, I would say, are like a 10. If not more than that. But if we're doing a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10. Contractions are a 10. But giving birth with the epidural, because I had epidural, you don't feel nothing. So it was no pain with that. Somebody asked, was I dating Kenny when he passed? No, me and Kenny were not together. We weren't together since about January, February time frame. We were, going through a bunch of different stuff, so we had separated. Let's see. What is your name? My name is Kiera. So a lot of people don't know that. They be thinking my name Kayla because of my name K Tokyo, but nah, it's Kiera. Oh, I like this question. What does Keelan mean? Okay, so the way we spell Keelan, it means slim and fair, or like tall and slim or something like that. But if you spell it like Key, then it means warrior. So his name means warrior and tall and slim. Okay, somebody asked, what is one thing you can bring back? If I can bring back Kenny, I would. Because not having him here affects me on so many different levels. Not only does it affect me, but my son. Like, he would never, he won't grow up with his actual biological father. And he won't ever have that. And it affects me a lot when I see, like, fathers with their kids. And my son won't ever have that, So, if I can bring anybody back or one thing back, it'll be Kenny. What does K Tokyo mean? Okay, so I got K just from K being the first letter of my name, and then Tokyo came from me being born in Tokyo, Japan. So I was born in Tokyo, y'all. Okay, somebody asked, if I have a daughter next, what will I name her? I like the name Kimora. I love Kimora. And I always want my kids to start with like a letter K. Like, that's just something I always wanted to do. Somebody said, what was your reaction when you first found out you were pregnant? I cried, y'all. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Like, I was crying like a little baby. What age do you think Keelan will start walking and talking? I think Keelan will be walking at 8 months. My little cousin started walking at 8 months. As far as talking, like, complete sentences, I would say, like, he'll be talking at 1, but, like, full up conversations, I would say no later than 2, like full conversations. He talk a lot now with whatever he be saying. How did you know you were pregnant? My boobs started feeling weird, like real weird. And then I ended up having implantation bleeding and I missed my period. So that's how I knew. But Kenny had told me I was before all of those symptoms. You know, when I started telling him that my boobs was bothering me, that's when he was like, you're pregnant. But I was in denial, so. Let's see. Why the name Keelan? Okay, so my little brother Eli had named him Keelan. And I liked it because it's a very unique name, and not a lot of people have the name Keelan. So, and it's really cute. And I hate, like, oh my God, I did not want to name him Kenneth because that's like a grown name. Like, I hate seeing babies with grown people names. Like, what is one name? I can't even think off the top of my head right now, y'all. But when I do, okay, let's see. Y'all are all asking the same questions over and over and over again. That's what I'm trying to. How old will you be if you want to have another kid? I mean, that's kind of hard to say. I don't even have like an age. I would just say I want to be married. If I do decide to have another child, I want to be married. So we're just gonna stick to that. My favorite movie. Okay, so I asked what is my favorite movie. My favorite movie is Zombieland. I love Zombieland and Are We There Yet and Are We Done Yet? Like, those are my favorite movies. I watch those probably about 30 times every month. So every day, which needs to be stopped. Let's see. Oh, best book. Okay, I love the Buford High School series books. Like, I love those. And they're, like, really real. And a lot of them I could relate to. So, I like reading those. I like urban fiction books. I don't have it. Somebody said, what is your favorite TV show? I don't have one. When I did watch TV, I liked John and Kate Plus 8. But, you know, they don't produce that no more. And Kate Plus 8, I love them. And it's what's crazy is actually Maddie, which is one of the older twins, we had went to this college summit together. When was it? What school was that? Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Chapel Hill. For a medical program. So that was really cool to me. Like, yeah, that was so cool. What is the first thing you notice about a person? They teeth, like their mouth. That's the first thing I look at. Like, the very first thing I look at. And then I go to their shoes. I don't know why. How old are you? Y'all, I just turned 19 on October 26th. Y'all get it at me. I'm about to be grown. What is your relationship status? I am single. I'm chilling. Like, I'm not into all of that extra, like, dating stuff. Like, if I find somebody, I'm gonna stick to them. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not forcing nothing. Like, I'm just chilling right now, so. Let's see. Do you want more kids? If so, how many? I want at least 2. But after having Keelan, it's like, I don't know how I can love another baby as much as I love him. But things changed because I didn't know I could love Keelan as much as I love him. So, yeah. How old were you when you found out you were pregnant, and how did you find out? Oh, I already answered how I found out, but I was 17 when I found out that I was pregnant. Yeah, I was about to turn 18 in like 2 more weeks. I was going to turn 18. Hardest thing you had to go through. The hardest thing I ever had to go through was losing Kenny. Like, that affected me on so many different levels. Like, for real. That was the hardest thing I've ever been through. And because it doesn't just affect me, it affects my son. So, my favorite color is blue and green. And I'm starting to like pink, y'all. Like, I used to not like pink at all, but I'm really starting to like pink. As y'all can see, my room is pink and gray. Like, I'm starting to love it. And this cover I'm sitting on is pink, and it's from Pink. Favorite thing you like about Keelan? I love Keelan's smile. Like, it brightens up my whole day. Like, it makes me so happy when I see him smile. That's my favorite thing about him. How did people react to you being pregnant? My grandparents, they shocked me the most because my grandfather is a pastor, and then by my grandma being a first lady, like when we told them, my grandma was like, oh, it's probably twins. I did not expect that from her. Like, I thought she was gonna be very, very, very disappointed, but her reaction was way better than my mom's. Like, other than that, people were just there for me. Did nothing but support me because I'm a good child. So, you know, they knew I would make the right decisions after all of this falls through. So, yeah. My mom would have the worst reaction out of everybody, and that's expected. Let's see. Ooh, favorite restaurant. I love Thai food and Vietnamese food, y'all. And it's this one Thai place by Cumberland Mall, and it's called Siam Square, and I eat there like every week, at least twice a week, and I love it. I'm about to actually go today after I finish making this video. Period. Okay. Dang, did my phone just die? Y'all, my phone with the questions on it just died. But I remembered a couple of the questions that were on there. And I'm gonna plug it up. Wow. Do I remember? I was remembering it then. I forgot. Oh, somebody asked me, what do I think about the abortion law? And I guess because they're starting to ban abortions, you know, in certain states. I feel as though that whatever a woman wants to do with their body, they should have the right to decide that. I also feel I'm against abortions, but I'm not like, oh, you can't get one, you shouldn't get one, that. If you know deep down inside that you cannot take care of the child and the child is going to be brought into the world in a bad situation, then don't bring the child into the world. That's how I feel. Now, me getting an abortion, I wouldn't do one. I wouldn't do that. But I'm not against it, but I'm not pro-abortion, if that makes sense. But I feel like if you know you can't take care of your child, don't bring a child into the world because they didn't ask to be here. So and I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video because this phone died and I don't got time to waiting to plug it back up and for it to, you know, come back on because there's something wrong with it. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Tokyo Gang or No Gang, and we